Welcome to DD Nagaland. This is another exciting episode of Youth Chronicle. As you know, in not even a week, but we actually do go through your comments and then we bring you the artists that you actually want on set. There is no denying about the power of music. It can heal, it can connect people around the world, and to be honest, it can even change the way you perceive and see the world. Our guest artist today is a multilingual recording artist and a songwriter who didn't just put himself on a map, but he actually put Nagaland on a map. An anthropology student who turned into a massive, noteworthy rap artist who broke barrier, and he's now making his way to Bollywood. We welcome our most loved and adored Naga artist, MOKO KOZA. Welcome, MOKO.
Thank you. Thank you for
So
having
glad
me.
to have you here today.
Likewise, likewise.
We have lots of questions for you today, okay? Most of them are from your fans. So I hope they are all watching. Can we get on with the questions now? Okay. Can we know what first sparked your love for music, especially rap music?
So to begin with, for me, music has always been a part of me my whole life. Even my family, starting from my dad, was a big fan of all these country music, and with the waves of this punk music going on, and I started off with Linkin Park also. So my brother, he was into rock music, so I was just following his footsteps, listening to what he was listening. Then I found my love for punk music, Green Day, Good Charlotte, Blink-182. And then as part of just growing up, hip hop was also around everywhere. So whenever I was going to town or something, the minibus, they will play Eminem song all around. So I got influenced by the environment, I think. And so this is when I was introduced to hip hop, and then I fell in love with the art, the genre. And yeah, so that is how I started my journey.
Was there any moment when you actually thought maybe, yep, this is my lane, koala ekta moment nasnane?
Yeah, I think I realized when I was in my college. So basically, it was first just lip sync and just writing the rappers' lyrics and all. But when I went into college, I had my first performance also, and then I realized that maybe this is what I want. This is what I wanted to do also.
Okay. When you began your journey, who or what served you as your biggest creative inspiration?
I would say Eminem was one of my biggest inspiration.
The OG.
Yeah. So started off from Eminem, and then after discovering hip hop, through Eminem, he was talking about the rappers he grew up to. So I had to do my research also, and then I went back. I studied the history of hip hop, so I went back to 80s, 70s, all the artists, and yeah, Eminem was one of my huge inspiration.
Okay, so what is the funniest or maybe weirdest question that you have been asked in an interview? We are actually trying to beat that top.
I mean, most of my interviews are mostly not funny type, always just getting straight to the point. But some questions are just asking about personal life and all. When they go too personal, sometimes I find it funny also, but I don't know where they get that story also. So yeah, some kind of things like that. Yeah.
Okay, so many artists actually switch up their stage name over time. You stayed true to yours. That is MOKO KOZA, right?
Yeah.
So what's the story behind keeping your original name?
I mean, just like every artist, I was also struggling to find my stage name. I started off with Poetic Kid,
Okay.
Kid Flip, But as along my journey, I started off. Yeah, I released my first song also under the name Poetic Kid also. But I realized that I wanted an identity, not like Lil Wayne or Lil that Lil. It's everything is out there. So I just wanted a name for myself, which could identify myself also, and my music also. So I thought of like my mom used to call me just Moko Moko. Actually, my name is very hard to pronounce, but at home she used to call me Moko Moko. So it's like MOKO is very easy to pronounce. So why not I use my name Moko Koza? So that's how I found my rap name.
Is there a story behind Poetic Kid?
I was just trying to be, just growing up as a teenager. I was trying to be poetic, trying to write, and I
Emo face.
Yeah, I grew myself. Drew myself also, like just in a very baggy pants and all, like very long shirt with the the snapback and all. So I was just trying to imagine like this is what I want to be, and it was kind of funny. It was a kid flip.
So has the name Moko Koza?
Yeah.
Has it shaped your identity or the way you express yourself
Of
in
course,
your music?
I should say like with the surname that I use, like Koza, I realized that it was not just music I was doing for myself, but I was also representing a community that is my people, from my village. Koza is like my surname, my people use. So I realized that it's a huge responsibility also for me, because not just writing music, but what if I do something wrong or say something wrong in my music? It will not only reflect on me but to my whole community. So it became kind of like a responsibility also.
So, okay, how do ideas for your song usually like come to you?
It's very random. Like sometimes, just when I'm riding my bike, just random thoughts or random lyrics will just hit me, or like just having conversation like this. Maybe you'll say something, I'll be like, oh, why didn't I think of this? Maybe I can use your idea to put it in my lyrics or something, or just watching somebody or like watching a car passing by. I'll just have random thoughts and all, and then it just hit me. So,
Every artist actually go through a creative block.
yeah.
So can we know what actually pushes you when you actually go through some creative block while writing?
Yeah, I think for me it's very necessary that I socialize with people and talk to people, because even for me I've faced a lot of like creative writer's block, we call it in music term. I've faced a lot, and then sometimes it'll go months and months, like just trying to think of one line. It goes for months and months, and then you're not making any music, and so like you just get laid back. So sometimes I listen to some kind of music, but just for me to just socializing with people and talking to people like gets me back on, and then I get inspired. Yeah.
And your songs are actually pretty good though, especially when you actually write it in Nagamese, which I don't think anyone has actually successfully done a full Nagamese song which can actually impact this much of people. So, Moko, can we know how do you actually balance your personal life with such demanding schedule?
For me, I think I'm used to it now, but sometimes I find it hard to like just balance, juggling both ways. When I was in my, especially when I was in my college days, I had to like I get shows, and then at the same time, if I have an exams or something, I'll like I'll try to study first, and then nighttime I'll go and perform, and then I'll come back, and then next day I'll give my exams. So I've been doing this for a while, so like I got used to that life and this life also. So sometimes family time is very less because I stay in Dimapur. So it's sometimes like 1-2 weeks it passes by, and then I forget to call my mom, talk to my mom also. So she'll call me up and like, what happened? Phone din ako kina sa now. Oh yeah, I'm good. And then when are you coming? So I always make sure that whenever I come up to Kohima, like I come up like 1-2 days ahead, so that I can spend time with family, and then I'll go for the event or something, and then I'll go back. So yeah, sometimes it gets a little hectic also, but I should say I'm used to it now. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it actually gets very overwhelming sometimes. So can we know what you do to maybe just pause sometimes?
I go back into my cave, and then I'll download the movies I want to watch, and then I'll just stay at home the whole day, sleep very late, wake up very late, and then just in my pajamas or boxers and then just going back to my cave.
Do you have any pre-performance rituals or quirks that you absolutely need to do before stepping on stage?
Oh yeah, of course. For me, like it's very important that before my performance, I pray, because sometimes I forget to pray, and whenever on the way to to the event, I get nervous and I don't know, some kind of anxiety that I didn't pray. What if the show didn't go well or something? So after reaching the venue, I'll just go inside the public bathroom also. I'll just close my hand, pray, and come out. And like yeah, still now I still get nervous. Like even yesterday I performed, and I just right before stepping up on the stage, I get nervous. So like I don't talk to people. I just focus on myself and take a deep breath. And then once I get up on the stage, it's like I'm a totally different person. And then after coming back from the stage, I'll go back to my normal self, quiet, low energy.
Has there ever been a moment where you actually forgot your lyrics and like maybe changed it in the middle of the song?
Many times, a lot of times. So what I do is like if I forget my lyrics, there was like 2 times where I literally forgot my lyrics and I had to start over. So it had to happen so that I could learn from it. So after like 1-2 mistakes, I got an idea, like I learned from it from experience, and then I would search for people like who knows my lyrics. So if that guy is like, when I'm performing, if he's like repeating after me, like rapping with me at the same time, I'll try to have an eye contact with him or her, and then I'll rap. And then sometimes if I forget, I'll just like put the mic up like that so that I can recollect. Or the other thing is like, everybody having a good time just until the chorus comes.
Okay.
Put your hands up until the chorus I have said. I'll get back on.
Okay. So looking back, what has been your proudest moment of your journey so far?
I would say like I think I'm very proud of my younger self for like not giving up and like always like believing something like great is gonna happen. So I think like the moment where I started realizing that I wanted to do this, and then I never gave up and chose what I wanted to do, and then I'm still here. So I think I'm proud of that. Yeah.
So that has been your proudest moment?
That is my proudest moment, like taking that very hard decision to like, because like we all know typical Naga family, study this, study that, go for exams and all, but I took, and I was also maybe brave enough also to convince my parents that I wanted to go for music. So I think I'm proud of my younger self.
Yeah, has your family always been that supportive?
Yeah, they were always supportive of what I was doing, because I never brought home like any bad grades or anything, no backlogs or anything. So they believed in what I was doing. So yeah.
Okay. So from your early track, that is Just My Imagination, right? Which hit kind of 14K views on YouTube. To your recent hit, I'm sorry if I pronounce it wrong because I normally pronounce these things wrong. Was it Kehira?
Kehira, yeah.
Right?
It's a remix
Yeah.
version.
So, which hit kind of 5.1 million views. So, how would you say your musical style has evolved?
I think it for me, it's the maturity, my age. Like as I grew up, my thinking also changes, like how I look at things, how I take decisions. So based on that, I think the song also matures. Just My Imagination was a song about like just imagining things, what I want in life. So I'll actually tell you a very funny story also. So that was back in 2013 when I wrote that song. So that time I imagined about like owning a PS4, PlayStation 4. Like I was just imagining myself like chilling in my room with my PS4. So it took time, but I guess I was manifesting it. So after maybe 8-9 years, I could actually afford myself a PS4. So
wow.
that was. So I was not aware also, but one time I was just sitting and just thinking to myself and then listening to the song. oh, actually, you were rapping about PS. That time PS4 was not out. It was only PS3. So after 10 years, I think I could actually afford myself a PS4, PlayStation 4. So yeah, I think I believe in manifestation. It doesn't come fast, but when you manifest, things come slowly, slowly.
So the first song that you put out on YouTube actually manifested the life you're living right now.
I think so.
We have to actually call you to manifest things for us now. So has the change been more in your sound or storytelling or your creative process?
Everything included. I think like as I grew up also like with the music that I was doing like year by year as I was going through my journey, I wanted to change my style also because I can't always just keep on rapping in the same pace, same rhythm. So I tried to like experiment with different flows and this and that, just tweaking here and there. And then with the lyrics also, I try to update myself with new songs, new artists, so that I can also understand what is going on and what they're saying, and with the scenarios and especially with the movies, the new movies that are coming up. So it's just staying updated with everything so that I can add new inputs into my songs. So yeah, it's always evolving my song.
Okay. Now, let's talk about Nagaland's favorite anthem, okay? That is Naga Manu, with a whooping 38 million views on YouTube. What inspired the idea behind this track?
To be like honest, it was actually I wanted to write a song about mutu, alcohol.
Okay.
So I was inspired from Metanile, like Zuzu, that whiskey song. So actually the first lyrics I wrote was mutu mutu rasta jabukuntu. That was the first lyrics I wrote. So I was trying to think about like what to expand more, what to say more about alcohol. But the idea didn't hit me, so it was just in my notepad. One time I was just flipping through my lyrics and I came upon that very particular lines, 4 lines again. So I just thought to myself, like, why not instead of just writing about alcohol, I think I have many topics to talk about our Nagaland, our place, our society. So I thought of like, okay, why not I write something about for the Naga people, Naga Manu. So I was just trying to come up with the chorus, so, Naga Manu, Naga Manu, Naga Manu, Naga Manu, Kikuan, Naga. So it just came to my head, and then it got stuck into my head. So I wrote the chorus down. So now the bridge was done, so just the 2 verse remaining. So I was just thinking about what to write. I was just Naga Manu, so we are like good and bad also, but I wanted to like insult our Naga people also, but in a good way, so that they'll listen and also like just have a laugh about it.
The passive aggressive lines.
The funny thing is like I'm trying to, some lines are I'm just telling like insulting our Naga people also, but then like not exactly insult, but just just pulling their legs. So so I wanted to write about like the good side and bad side also, but at the end of the day we're all proud to be a Naga. They're proud about something, proud of our heritage, and also that is how it came about. So
this song wasn't just played and loved locally and nationally, but it was actually played on repeat and loved even internationally. So did you expect it to create such massive impact?
No, I wasn't expecting like the song to go viral like that. But like when people from outside, especially the mainlands and internationally, like reacting to the song and just playing in the background and everything, so like it was like a big achievement also for me, like the song going around, not just in India but outside.
Internationally actually.
Yeah.
What would you say is the toughest part about being a rap artist in Nagaland in 2025?
For me, I think right now, like getting my music out there, like still like just reaching out to a wider audience, because sometimes what I experienced was it's the language barrier, like because I've been doing Nagamese rap for a while now, so I realized like it can only reach to a certain extent. So to again like go furthermore, I think Hindi to like for me though I'm not good in Hindi, so the only language I'm comfortable is English. So I think it's the one biggest challenge is the language barrier, because reaching out to the right audience, because India is like majority Hindi, people speak in Hindi, so like not everyone can understand Nagamis also. So yeah, the language barrier is a challenge.
You are under Infinity Inc., right?
Yeah.
So, to those of you who doesn't know what Infinity Inc. is, there are a music industry which actually manages and promote and even does recording for musicians in Naga Manu. So you can even check them out also on Instagram. So has being signed under Infinity Inc. made a hustle maybe a little bit smoother in any way?
Yeah, of course. After signing to Infinity back in 2019, like it motivated me more to like become an established artist, like to establish myself as more professionally, I should say, more professionally as an artist, and then how like they molded me also like with advice and all, like how to go through the right path and in the music industry. Yeah, so it plays a huge role.
Has your rise as a Nagaland's top rap artist made dating easier or even more complicated?
I mean, to be very honest, like this life, public life, and the private life, sometimes it's gets a little bit hectic also, because when you try to keep it separate, but you know they sometimes intertwined, and then you know this and that, here and there you hear things, this and that. So yeah.
So has our MOKO actually have Mrs. Koza somewhere on the side?
Maybe in the future. Right now, my only girlfriend is music, and I want to treat her so well that.
So you don't want to date any other girls out there?
Right now, I'm focused more on my music, because maybe in the future there's a Miss Koza on the way. Maybe I'll meet her in the future, but right now, music is what I'm fully focused on.
To the girls out there who are actually crushing on our MOKO, you still have chances, so you can still try, because right now his girlfriend is music, but that does not mean he's not open to dating. So you can hit him up on DMs if you want. Not if you want, you have to actually. Who knows, you might actually find Mrs. Koza somewhere in your DM.
Never know. Don't know.
Okay, so could you give us a glimpse into your family and your sibling life?
Yeah, so I have 6 siblings, and then
6.
yeah,
Okay.
6. I'm the second one, and then my mom. Yeah, so there's 7 of us.
Are any one of them also like musically talented like you?
I mean, they can play the guitar. That's all.
Okay,
yeah.
so that's not talented for you.
They can, I mean, I can't play the guitar, but they can play. So I think they're talented in the other fields. But
okay. Let us know how your childhood was.
I mean,
I'm sure
yeah.
our people would want to know also.
I grew up from a very like loving family, normal loving family, and then yeah, I can't complain. Yeah, like how I was raised, like how my parents taught me the norms of the society, and then how to respect someone, how to not do this, how to do that, and you know, just growing up, I think that's a very normal Naga family. Yeah.
You never rebel against any of the rules?
No, I'm not. I mean, as a kid, though, you do. Sometimes you go out of the way, you get beatings, and also that's very normal. These days, you can't hit people also. Like that.
You get sued for
Yeah.
that now. Can we know who has been your biggest backbone or cheerleader throughout your journey in music?
My family would be one, and then my grandmother was also like, she's also one of the inspiration for me. Like you know, just keep on doing what I'm doing, and my friends, my close friends are also my biggest supporter. Like they always like support what I do, and then they respect my profession also, just like how I respect theirs. So yeah, my friends and families.
We actually know that you are one of the founders of Table Tree, right? And I'm pretty sure the people who are watching and has been following Youth Chronicle, you already know what Table Tree is about. I spoke about it on our first episode. So our Moko is one of the founder of Table Tree. So can our people know a little bit about your Table Tree?
So Table Tree is a management team. So we founded the team Table Tree in the year 2017. So me, LC, Krebu, Matt, and then Tommy, 5 of us. So we've been doing like events and all. We also manage artists and all. And then we've been doing this hip hop Inception hip hop festival since 2019, and we've been doing events. So yeah, that's just pretty much it.
Okay. So we want to know about your first live performance and how it went. If you remember,
of course, I remember my first ever performance. It was back in 2012 when I first joined college, science college. So I was very nervous. I approached my seniors. It was during the freshers day. I was also a fresher, and then I approached my senior that I wanted to perform. So actually, we had to audition. Then only the seniors would choose us to perform the next day. So I went and auditioned myself. I did some rapping, Eminem's rap, and then they chose me. And I was very nervous because it was the first time, like I think around 2,000, almost 2,000 students in the hall, and then me just stepping out on the stage. And I was wearing a suit because I was a fresher, wearing a suit, and then I rapped about I rapped on Eminem's "When I'm Gone," that song, and yeah, it was very nerve-wracking. Also, I was very shy also, but after that, like I felt I got a taste about, like a little taste about performing in front of people, and I liked that taste, that feeling. So every
that
year,
adrenaline.
every year I would request my senior, please let me perform, and then for straight 2012 till my masters, I perform every Freshers Day, partying social. So yeah, but actually it gave me confidence also, like to do away with the stage fright also. Yeah.
What is your favorite part about performing live?
I mean, it's the when you feel it's like you feel like it's just you at the top of the world. I don't know, but the feeling where like people just enjoying your music and actually enjoying to what you wrote, not what like other people wrote, but about what I wrote and people relating to it and then vibing to it. And I think that's one of the best feeling an artist, a musician, performing artist would ever feel.
Every artist has a story, okay?
Yeah.
Their entire journey, I believe every artist has a story. So do you have any funny or say mildly embarrassing on-stage moment maybe you are willing to share our people?
I got a couple of stories. Actually, I'll share 2 stories. So one time was when I was in my college. I came back from an event, so it was late, and then the time I was staying in Josoma, so I had to take taxi from BUC. It was around 9:30 or 10. So I took taxi, and on the way the taxi driver, he was listening to my song, not aware that I was sitting beside him.
Okay.
And then it was like, itu manu balas, nule balas ya.
Yeah.
Oh, itu talaga na piano.
Nijer la puki.
Yeah, I was just, and then we were just talking, and then after like a few distance, he looked at me like he was also like kind of surprised, like he was not sure that whether it is me or not. And then he are you Moko Koza? And then I said, yeah, that's me. He literally stopped in the middle of the car. I mean,
middle of the road.
Middle of the road, and then looked at me like that, and then, really? Wasabi? And then he parked the car on the roadside, and he said like, can I please treat you a can of beer? And then, okay, like I said, like okay, that's good. We went back, and then we did cheers, and then he dropped me. But that was one funny incident. And the other one, it's very recent also, but Actually, whenever I perform, there's this a couple who always comes to my show, husband and wife, and I've come to learn about it that the wife is a big fan of, he listens to my music and is a big fan of my music. So like couple of shows, I've always seen her and she would always come and take photos with me. And then next show also she would always come and take photos with me. So one particular event, what happened was her husband was also there, and then the wife came and took photo with me also, and then she left. Both of them left, but they came back again. And then the husband came and told me like, "Thank you for keeping my wife happy."
Okay.
So that was funny. Thanks for keeping my wife happy. But very jolly couple, very nice people.
So you are not just making music; you are keeping other people's wife happy
I hope so.
through your music. Okay. I'm pretty sure that Taxiwala actually still remembers that moment. I'm pretty sure he's very proud.
One time,
of
I think
it.
when I was traveling, going down BOC, I think he recognized me and like, you remember last time I dropped you in Jotsama, so yeah. After many years.
Okay. Anyway, congratulations on actually making it to the big screen though. We heard that 3 of your songs were featured in the Family Man series.
Yeah.
We're actually very proud of you for that.
Thank you.
You collaborated with the Glutons recently,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Poisamon, was it?
Poisamon, yeah. Poisamon,
Yeah. So can we know what it is about? The song is about.
So first off, like big shout out to all the people from Glutons. The song is actually the lead singer Mason Lemter. He approached me and then he said like he was writing a song, Nagami song, and he wanted me to be on the verse. So like before like saying yes, I told him to like please send me a demo or like let me listen to the instrumental. So as I was listening, I felt the vibe and I was connected to the beat also. So he was writing about like we all know like money, like we all have friends like we take baki from people and then not returning, and then we like because of money many things happen, like even break relationship with close families, friends and all. So he gave me that very rough idea, so wanted to write about the love for money. So love for money can be in a good way also, in a bad way also. So I got the idea and this is how I wrote my song. I think it's really got released yesterday.
Yesterday, yes.
Yeah.
The people who are watching, you can actually stream it on YouTube, right?
Yeah,
and Spotify. So it's called Poisa Morong by the Glutons and your very own MOKO KOZA. You have collaborated with many brands over the years. So have you ever had a not so great experience collaborating with any one of them?
I've these days I don't do much collaboration, like barter collaboration, but I've had a couple of like brands like approaching me and telling me to like share. They'll send me their items, their products, and then I'll do a shout out. I don't know, I won't name the brand, but one time I think it was a t-shirt clothing brand. So they sent me a t-shirt. It was very tight.
Okay.
Yeah, it was very. So I couldn't even like wear it and do the promotion also. So yes, sometimes it's very funny like working with brands and all that.
How did you do it? Hang it on the hanger?
I just told them directly, this is not, I can't do it because I told you my size, but you didn't like send me the right size also. So I can't collaborate. I just.
Okay, so let's not name names anymore. We actually streamed one of your performance in NDTV.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Can we know a little bit about it? What the show was about?
So it was actually even about like Swachh Banega, India. So it was a cleanliness drive, a campaign, and I was called by the people there from the team. One of their team member called me and they wanted me to perform. So I was lucky enough to actually perform on the set of NDTV, like where we see the news happening and all, and also like getting to meet Ayushmann Khurrana. He was the main, he was campaigning, the main face for the campaign. I actually shook hands with him also, and he also knew a little bit about, knew a little Nagamese because I think he worked with
Oh,
Andre also.
okay.
In the movie Anek, yeah. So when I rapped in Nagamis, he understood that it was Nagamis. That was nice. Yeah.
Your fan base now kind of spams across the countries. So how do you keep up and stay connected with everyone online?
Yeah, I try my best to reply to people, especially just keeping myself updated also, and then letting them know so that I'm not dead, I'm alive. But yeah, there are some couple of messages it's like just paltu thing, na? But I reply to genuine people, genuine message. Like when they reply, I mean when they DM me, I make sure that I reply to every messages, and then just I have a group, Instagram group also, so I just post random stuff sometimes. So just keeping updated with what's happening with the people. Yeah.
So you do answer DMs
Yes,
and
yes,
messages
of course,
from
yeah,
your fans.
Yeah.
That's pretty nice. So all of them?
Not everyone. There are some people who randomly ask me money also. So
Okay.
I don't reply to those.
Aya, Naga people sorong nai mantok to nukuri na. Have you ever been inspired by a fan to maybe write a song?
Yeah, many times. Especially when some people they they show their love and support online also, and whenever we meet also, and how they tell things about how my music actually made them get through depression also, through hard time also, and how they're following their dreams. And also whenever I have this kind of conversation, I'm always inspired, and always grateful also, and one makes me want to do more music.
You have built such a positive presence in social media, to be honest. So how do you, I'm pretty sure you do get negative comments, but as far as we have seen, you have had pretty much 99% of positive comments. But I'm sure there are some occasional trolls and negative comments that you receive. So can we know how you actually handle that?
Right now, for me, I'm very much comfortable with both sides of the negative and the positive. At first, it really affected me also, mentally also, anxieties and all, because that time maybe I was getting introduced to a different world, a different world of the social media online platforms. So that time I only wanted to read the good comments. I was only I wanted people to just compliment my song, not say bad things about me, this and that. When I'm a little younger, but yeah, as the years went by, I learned how to cope with things also, and then still now I've come across many negative comments also, but I mean it's just social media online. Until and unless they do something in the real world, physically, that's different. So words sometimes I've learned how to cope with it. Yeah.
And on the brighter side,
Yeah.
has a fan message ever touched you so deeply that you still think about it?
Many a times, there are some, especially Naga family, getting married, Naga people getting married to an outsider, not nationally but internationally, and how they stay very far away from home, and then they would say they're listening to my music, and then they feel like home. This song reminds me of home, how I miss my home. And I've got a couple of messages like that. So yeah, those are very nice and very inspiring also, to know that people staying on the other side of the earth, Netherlands, America, and and they feel they miss home. So just they would just message me, text me hi, thank you for your music. I have a son now, so I'm just trying to make sure my son also grows up listening and knows about our culture also, because I'm living on the other side of the world. So those kind of messages is very warm. Yeah.
That's beautiful. So, okay. Can we know what's the weirdest thing you have eaten or strangest thing you have done while on tour?
I mean, many things I've done.
Okay.
Many things, but yeah. Sometimes it gets very hectic also.
I'll share you one very funny story also, how I missed my flight. So I was in Delhi, I performed for an event, and then that time the our people, they called me for like a housewarming or house party. They cooked dinner and this and that. So that particular night, I had my flight next morning, early in the morning. So I couldn't sleep. So we were drinking wine also. So what happened was I drank a little too much, and then I finished two bottles.
Okay.
And then I reached the airport on time. But after security checking and everything, I went to the washroom, and then I slept off, and then I missed my flight.
You dozed off in the washroom?
Yeah.
In the washroom?
Yeah. So I think the wine effect started in the washroom. So that was one funny moment.
How did you sleep in the washroom?
I don't know.
On the sink?
Yeah. So the announcement woke me up.
Okay.
So I didn't knew that my flight took off. So I was standing in line boarding in a different plane.
Okay.
I was very confident. I was just like standing, and I showed my ticket, and then the ground staff told me like your flight has departed. So I had to go back.
I would really want to see you do that though again. Maybe we'll sleep in the washroom.
Sleep in the washroom.
Okay, so if MOKO KOZA wasn't a musician, what would he be doing?
I mean, I think I would have like obeyed my parents and maybe go for medical.
Medical?
Medical, yeah. Yeah. So right now I might be like, I don't know, a practicing doctor, or like I'll have my own pharmacy and
Oh.
sell
Okay.
medicines.
So a doctor who actually raps to the patient.
Yeah.
That would be a good change in in Nagaland actually. Okay, so for our people who are watching, we are in Mudiki right now, which is located in Timpati, which is actually also owned by MOKO out here. So can you tell us about Mudiki, how a rap artist with a very demanding schedule decided to run a restaurant with such authentic Naga Angami cuisine?
Yeah, so actually me and my partner, is not here, but Puko, we always talked about like, we knew each other from way back then, so whenever we hang out, we always talk about like opening a small galho shop, like because we wanted to like just sell galos and all. So what happened was the owner of the building, he approached my friend, and then he told him that this restaurant is empty, and if you're interested, maybe you can, if you want to take over. So he called me up directly, and he told me like, are you interested to like just run a restaurant or something? So even for me, I was interested because I wanted to like experience also new things also. So yeah, that is how it started last year, and then yeah, it's nice like just doing many things, just keeps your mind busy.
How do you manage actually doing music with such tight schedule and also run a restaurant like this?
Yeah, well, at least we have people who takes care of the. My brother is working here, so at least my brother
he's handling
yeah. So because mostly I stay in Dimapur, so it's not like every time I can come to the restaurant. So my brother is there, and then my partner's his wife. So it's like a family thing. Yeah.
To our people, if you want to actually try or let your other family who are staying outside try a Naga authentic Angami dish, you can bring them here in Mudiki, which is located in Timpati. Okay. Last question, okay? If you could make one meaningful change in Naga music industry, what would you push for first?
I think better management. I mean, right now we have very good managements also, but more better management, focusing more on like the originality of music, like promoting those deserving ones, like those who like really work hard for their art and like produce really beautiful music, and also like big events, big festivals. If we can like bring more of it here, so that like not only the state will prosper, but even the musician can prosper and also like earn very good money also, like to just yeah, those are the few things I would like to change in the industry.
Okay. To wrap this up, if there are any messages or anything you would want to say to your fans, then you can do that right now.
So my message would be what I always tell the people: just do what you love, stay original, be authentic, and always stick to your guts. Thank you.
So for those of you who have family outside or have friends coming over for Hornbill or just visiting, if you want them to taste authentic Angami cuisine, bring them here to Modiki, which is located in Timpati. Okay? Belongs to Moko. So come and contribute out here. Thank you, Moko, for being with us today. We would love to have you in our episode again. The DD team and DD family wishes you nothing but lots and lots of success. So thank you for giving us this time. And that brings us to the end of this episode of Youth Chronicle. A big thank you to Moko for sharing his journey, his perspective, and the passion that continues to inspire so many young people across Nagaland. Join us again as we bring you more stories stories of young trailblazers shaping our future. Until then, this is Georgina signing off. Stay inspired and follow Didi on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, X, and we'll see you again.
Nagaland for Christ koi mati karne jagara puisa karne giri ase moi khan Naga Manu khan mukto mitha hoile bihat na dikhai kam election time ahile to sob manu malamal election time khotom hoile suka bhat aru dal throw your hands up now if you feeling me right mudu khaile to party every night will be itu mudu do kina pa ase ho bishi salu sheno hoi mudu bon hwa to Nagaland de thaki kina Assam laga mudu khai moi khan laga economy ke bye bye cousin khala gor ke to mudu khore bishi jane moi khan Naga Manu ka bhi komti no hoite Naga Manu hui Naga Manu hui kikwa naga ami Naga Manu ase day Naga Manu hui Naga Manu hui kikwa naga ami Naga Manu ase day Mutu rasta jabo kuntu suptu chuttu gormui la kuntu kingfisher lal na green color too BP nakabo ajito osi blue mutu rasta jabo kuntu suptu chuttu gormui la kuntu kingfisher lal na green color too BP nakabo ajito osi blue Naga Manu hui Naga Manu hui kikwa naga ami Naga Manu ase day Naga Manu hui Naga Manu hui kikwa naga ami Naga Manu ase day